Give them a break. Not much of one, but give them a little break. Not much. Like hardly any. Matter of fact, I changed my mind, folks. You can't have that break. This is the TV station that does not go off the air, folks. You can't do anything about it. Let me tell you that you have no choice. I mean, you know, you thought these guys were like dreary-eyed. They're doing this at 4 in the morning, right? You thought that they can't possibly subject us to any more of this stuff. You were wrong again. Is that your face? Hey, is that your face or a lacerated gorilla mask? Huh? Come on. Come on. Hey. That was my dog. You know what I do? That's an old one, really. Really old, stale jokes. You know, the one about if that was my dog, you shave his ass and make him walk backwards, right? If you were my dog, you know. Those are the jokes we will not stop. Those jokes, the top 10. We will play those jokes every 10 jokes. We will do those jokes. Every 10, the top 10 jokes. You will listen to them over and over. You will listen to them over and over. You will listen to them over and over, over and over. Murray the K and the swinging Jokeray, you know. We'll have that show, you know, on our network. The only network you can have that show on.
Telephone.
The longest show. Telephone? Hold it.
Telephone call.
What? It's
telephone call.
Lampshade. Lampshade. Now, what are you doing?
We'll find out.
Lampshade, what are you? No homos here. Look at that. Ad-lib live comedy. All you can eat, folks, forever. Holy shit, they found the plug. Hey, they found the plug. Cool it. Doing this. Can't believe we're doing this. This ain't even the Jerry Lewis telephone.
Is it blinking?
Turn it on. I'm gonna forget this.
Is it on? Yep.
Oh yeah, it's on. I was about to forget this. There's another thing I thought I could do to you folks. What was it? Oh, remember Orson Welles? Now, don't let this out. I'm just gonna tell people in Chico because we might actually do this. Hire a bunch of rent-a-cops that look like me. Starch press suits. We're going to sell this. We just decided we're going to go national from this station here. We just decided we're going to get a whole bunch of, like hippie kind of guys, come in and say it's a pirate TV station, like on the Merv Griffin show. We were thinking Wayne Newton was so bored that he'd buy it. We're talking $90,000 for an act like this. $90,000. Lampshade and me. We know by now the contracts are like in the mail. These producers, hey, we know you guys found these tapes. Accidentally were discovered by some guy just haphazardly that we bribed. Some agent in Hollywood that we just, haphazardly said, "Oh, Johnny, I just found these." Hey, these guys are great. And contracts by now, this tape is what? We're talking how many years? 20, 30 years old now. Somebody's found it. This tape is what? Is it 50 years old? You mean that we probably didn't make it? By now, it's like probably a fact that so they haven't discovered us. It's kind of a slim chance. I mean, what do we got? We figure, astrologically, we've been looking at our, Neanderthal sundials that we have here. Probably figure, we're probably going to live a long time. I want to have a nice long life, or I don't want to, up to 20 minutes. No, that one's too gross. I can't tell that one. Or, I could die young, Or I could live as long as 20 minutes, depending on the ratings now. Jack Daniels. I just sold another $50,000 commercial. Oh, don't get it. Is it in the screen now? Come on. Come on, Jack. Hey, Jack. How long is your Daniels? Come on, you'll buy this, won't you? Hey, Jack. You got the huge Daniels that, you could go down to the disco, Jack, with the Daniels that big. Whew. God, I'd hate to imagine that. We had a guy in our swimming class, Mr. Glowacki. And the boys' swimming class at my high school, had to swim nude, and whew, they made him get dressed. He had this, well, you've ever seen a 27-inch Daniels, like John Dillinger's, which is down in the Smithsonian. Whew. That's a Daniels, boy. Okay, Jack, how many bottles of this shit have you sold so far? What's my check look like? Commercials, folks. I've never made so much money so easily making these commercials. Imagine how many checks are in the mail now. Just imagine. I mean, you could have done this if you thought of it first. You could have owned Bidwell Mansion if they dropped a neutron bomb and missed you. Yeah.